Hey, you. Talking to you. Are you tired? Need a space to vent? Well, then get ready for the rally. Welcome to the anal margin.
I think I'm good enough.
You're not good enough. We all know you're not good enough.
That was rude. I'm not good enough. At least I'm not a constipated GE girl.
Ooh.
Where did that rumor come from?
Said it earlier.
No, wasn't me.
I could have sworn you said I don't feel good.
I'll take credit.
Oh, you said
credit.
constipation.
I'll take credit for that.
We assumed you were constipated.
Yes.
That's why you're being so dickish.
I can't laugh at that. I'll get yelled at.
On the way home.
She'll call me on my way. You're fired.
Like, you don't even pay me, so how could you fire me?
Take me off the payroll then, motherfucker.
Hey, we don't even have a payroll. We pay her in fucking 31 flavors vouchers.
Aw.
No?
You're a piece of shit.
How do you eat? Where do you eat at?
I got a Dairy Queen gift card. It was used. It had $7.59 on it.
Why were you guys late? You were late here today.
Your boy be tired.
What'd you do last night?
We did an escape room with some friends.
Where
You ever done one of those? It was
Yeah, I have.
downtown.
Oh, I hate those places, dude.
It's kind of cool. It's a spooky one.
Was it?
Yeah.
I think they're all supposed to be spooky.
I don't know. I've done one before, and I got really bored of it. And they had like this little stairwell that went to nothing.
Yeah.
And I got all pissed off, and I sat on the stairs, and it dropped open something, and it like solved the whole mystery.
All random,
We were
dude.
stuck in the one room forever, and we were supposed to go to another room.
Right.
And I sat down, and it like solved the whole puzzle, just from me being lazy and pissed off.
All unknowingly you
Yeah.
did too.
I'm like, oh, hey guys,
I bet to do that.
we did something.
All drunk. Didn't even
Why is this stair moving? It's got to mean something.
Remember, we went to escape room. We all went to an escape room
Yeah.
for Chris's birthday party,
Yes.
and then we went in there, and you couldn't see nothing. And then remember that?
Yes.
We went in there and you couldn't see nothing, dude. Anyway, there was another couple there. It was me and my wife, and then it was our buddy and his wife,
Yes.
and then it was it another set of friends of ours? Or no?
Yeah.
Right, acquaintances.
Yes.
His acquaintances, and we get on there, dude, and I think we're in there for like an hour trying to figure out how to get. I don't think we beat the clock. 'Cause there's a clock, right?
Yeah. You usually get like an hour.
Yeah, I think we surpassed that. And then we were looking for clues and all that, dude. And then the acquaintance friends, his wife ended up holding my hand.
Oh.
Yeah.
All the lights shut off.
All the lights shut off, dude. So when
She goes, this is my time.
yeah, it's my time to get him. Well, she did it in front of her husband.
Oh.
Yeah, so the lights went out, and then I was like, "Oh, it's my wife," because we really never hold hands.
Yeah.
We never hold hands, dude.
You all grab it back. You're like, I've been waiting for this moment.
Yeah, so I was just like, okay, whatever. She's holding my hand, and then she started talking, and the voice attached to that body was not my wife. I can't remember her name. I do know that she had a set of cherries tattooed on her butt.
What?
So I called her Cherry Bomb, dude.
Ooh.
That was her name, was Cherry Bomb.
Cherry butt?
So Cherry Bomb. Cherry Bomb. Cherry Bomb was holding my hand. And then the lights came back on. And then she's just totally sitting there in front of her husband. So I was like, oh, awkward, you know? But she wouldn't let go of my hand for like 20 minutes, dude.
Oh.
In her defense, something came out and scared her. It's like she jumped and grabbed the first person next to her.
Which was this guy.
Oh.
The Wang, dude.
She wanted the wang.
She wanted the Wang, bro. But she grabbed it. Well, she didn't know the difference because they were the same
She
size.
thought it was the wang.
Yeah. So she held on tight to that little cork, you know what I'm saying?
This guy lasts a long time.
It's like, damn, you open wine bottles aggressively. Dude. And her husband just stood there without a care.
Just let it happen.
Then I think they ended up getting a divorce,
Good for them.
right?
I think so.
Yeah, they got divorced.
Oh.
I think he was cheating on her.
Ooh.
So no wonder he didn't care. She was holding my wang.
Take him.
Yeah,
Take
she's
him,
like,
please.
God, thank you.
Need him. You need him.
You need him more than I need you.
Oh. Well, what'd you do? What are you doing?
When?
I don't know. Right now?
Talking to you.
Oh.
Wondering why you were late.
Well, it happens. I'm not late often.
You hungover? You didn't do like a surf sesh last night?
No. I tried to drink last night, and I just didn't want to.
You didn't do it, right?
Last weekend, I overdrank, and it was horrible.
Was it? You hungover?
Yeah. Liquid IVs would not even help this hangover.
Oh, I don't even know what that feels like anymore. I wake up if I don't drink, and I do drink, the feeling the same.
What?
Yeah. Like I feel hungover if I don't drink all week.
Oh, you're hungover if you don't drink.
No,
That
like I feel the same. So if, like I don't even know what hungover feels like.
That's sounds like a problem.
Yeah, I think
Of
it's
some
a
sort.
problem, dude. And then like this morning, I woke up feeling like crap, like I drank all night long.
Oh.
And I didn't
Stay
drink.
up late?
No, I did the night before though.
Oh.
Till 3 a.m. Papa don't go to bed till 9. We got a problem, or after 9.
We get angry.
Yeah, I wake up like, oh, dude, I'm not meant for this. I'm not meant for this at all. You guys got to leave?
Yeah.
What are you guys
I have a
doing?
birthday party to attend to. I got to go to the store after this and buy V-Bucks.
What's V-Bucks?
It's a Fortnite money for a child.
What's Fortnite?
You don't know Fortnite.
I don't.
How old are you?
Old.
Yeah, I can tell.
I don't know what Fortnite
It's
is.
a video game. You know video game?
Yeah.
Like game console?
Atari and Sega?
No. No. We're talking
Game Boy?
no.
Oh.
That's like 30 years ago.
Yes. That's when. That's why. That's
Do you
why I
know
games.
like video games now?
PlayStation?
They have wireless controllers now.
Do they really?
Yeah.
I like Call of Duty.
Yeah.
I like that one. That's I like Call of Duty. I haven't played it in 10 years though. I have a PS like 1. Everybody's online.
I know, and it's fun because people like hack into it, and you could do crazy stuff. Like you could fly around the game and piss people off.
On Fortnite?
Well, on Fortnite, yeah, you can fly
Oh.
around, but that's like without the hacks. But now, like you're playing GTA, you can do like cheat codes and stuff, and fly around and do stuff you're not supposed to.
I see that dude on that GTA.
I like
on,
GTA.
On like your Instagram,
Yeah.
where like they have like a live role play thing where everybody wants to pretend they're a cop or something.
What?
You haven't seen that?
No, I don't do that.
I've come to find out it's like a massive ordeal why all these dudes.
It's like a reno cop wants to be a real cop, so
Yeah.
he just downloads GTA.
Dude, there's a dispatcher. There's all these people that like they talk code, you know, like 10 codes.
10-4.
Yeah, dude, and they take it real seriously. So I scroll through it, right, and I come across one of them. I don't know how that works. Like if you stare at something for more than a minute, your phone takes over and decides what you're gonna watch on the next clip.
The algorithm.
Yeah, so then you know every other third one is another role play on GTA.
We got a 1355.
Yeah,
Somebody just ran over a squad of hookers.
10-4 on my way code. That's how it is, dude. There's people that do this. You've
That's
never
too
seen
much.
that?
They got too much time on their hands.
Yeah, so it's all set up, man. They're in front of their PCs, dude, and then they actually freaking record themselves doing this.
Think they make money off that?
I
Or
don't
they
know.
just do it for fun?
Well, some of them, they have followers. So it's like you could hear them talking,
Yeah.
and then they're like, "Oh, thanks for the like, man, and the $5."
Oh, like a live stream, like a Twitch thing?
Yeah, live stream. There you go.
Oh, so they are making money on it.
They're making money playing GTA.
I wonder what their schedule is. Like, do they wake up at 4 a.m. all bright and early and
Schedule is unemployed. Probably making more money than I am playing GTA.
probably?
I didn't mean to insult the gamers.
You do your thing. We need people like
Yeah,
you.
if you can make money, man, at it, go ahead. But did they like role play as cops and criminals? So I don't even know if because GTA when it came out was a game.
Yes.
Like you do all your tasks and your missions
Yeah.
and all that stuff,
Yeah.
and then you steal a cop car. But I mean, I don't know if it turned into like okay.
Well, that's what I'm talking. It's like hacks. You can do your own thing in there now.
oh, that what it is.
Yeah.
That's what I kind of figured too.
Like
Because
you could build your own cars, like program stuff and build your own things, and
that's kind of cool
not like your regular. You have to have the programs to do it
to
all.
do it. Yeah, I see them doing it. Like, hey, I just downloaded this software. Now I can change the light bars on the cars.
But if you just go buy an Xbox, you can't do that.
oh no,
No.
that's like a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, I watched that thing, so I was so curious about it. I went on YouTube, and I'm like, all right, is this a thing? And I typed it in. Dude, there's millions of people doing this.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they're all like role playing cops, dude.
That's too much.
Yeah, I'd be like, man, you can't role play like I'm a hooker or something like that. You know what I mean, dude, or I'm this roughly hooker.
Press X to strip on pole.
Pull strip. Yeah, it's a super thing, dude. I don't
Yeah, I don't even play video games that much.
I don't either.
My Xbox has a dust layer on it.
Oh, does it?
Haven't touched it in a while.
Try to watch your dad's DVDs in there. Your dad's porn DVDs in your Xbox.
It broke it.
When they're asleep. But it's stuck in there. I can't fish tape out the DVD. Super fancy.
I had a friend growing up who would do that. He knew where his dad's porn CD was. And this is like 2010s. So I don't know why he had a CD. When you have an iPhone, you just look it up. Probably old. And he would like, you want to watch my dad's porn?
Ooh,
like,
so not interested.
Not really, dude. Can we play some GTA or something?
Yeah, I whack off to the same stuff my dad whacks off to.
But it would be a thing. Like, you want to watch my dad's porn? Like,
He just got done watching it 4 hours ago.
the disc is hot.
Yeah. It's got his fingerprints all over it. You're all, Your buddy's like, can I borrow that, dude? I promise I'll give it back to you. By tomorrow.
I just want to go ride my bike, man.
Yeah.
I came here to swim in your pool.
He's like, well, I got to go to the bathroom real quick. Hold on.
We're all like 8.
You know, when I was growing up, dude, a friend of ours, well, we were young, and like young, elementary school stuff. His parents, his dad had a box of porn up in the closet.
Like CD porn or
No, we didn't
magazine
have CDs
porn
back then. There was VHS and Beta. When I grew up, dude.
imagination.
Yeah, so then his dad, he's always used to go in his room because like, back then, kids, you don't go into parents' rooms like at all. Like if you went in a parent's room, there was a problem, dude.
Ooh.
Like you snuck into their bedroom when they were at
Billy's
work.
got a sword in his head. Hey,
Yeah,
Dad.
yeah. When you rummage through their crap, you're like, I'm not supposed to be in here, dude.
You can find their jar of weed.
Yeah, my dad used to do that, dude. So my dad would back then you could call your answering machine to check your voicemail or your messages. And so back then we had answering machines. So you didn't know who was calling until you picked up the phone.
Oh,
Or played your messages when you got
scary.
home. But I remember when they came out, you'd call there was landlines, and then you could enter your code, and then you could listen to your answering machine. My dad used to call the answering machine, and there was another code you could hit that you could hear in the room.
Oh,
Yeah, because I'd always go in there and break in his room. I'd look for loose change and old pot. Yeah, dude, my dad had a porn stash.
oh,
So I remember I found this porn stash. And I was probably, I don't know, dude, 7. So when we pull up in our driveway, there was a gate, a man gate that would take you in the side yard.
yes.
And then I don't even know how I found this thing one day. So I was in the side yard. Me and my sister were back there. And then the vents, because back then you had washer and dryers in your garages.
Yeah,
So, just the screen vent between the stucco.
yeah.
For some reason, one day it was like, it was open.
Oh,
The screen was open.
oh,
Like, I'm like, oh, that's weird. What's in there? So I just happened to be staring at this thing that it was my house. I've never even knew what it was.
yeah.
And I remember sticking my hand in there. And then I grabbed whatever, magazines. I'm like, oh, what the? I pulled out like 10 pornos, dude.
Oh,
Yeah, all rolled up.
oh.
So my dad was a closet jerker offer. He's a hide it from my mom, dude.
You open up, all the pages are stuck to each other.
No, I don't even remember or not. And I'm like, oh, is all this naked? So I never said anything.
Oh,
Yeah, and I just kept putting them back there, and then I'd take the screen and I'd push the screen back. And then my sister was like, oh, ooh, Dad's in trouble. When you're a kid and you find stuff like that.
blackmail.
Yeah, you're just like, oh, it's like the worst thing that could ever happen. It's like,
You're all crying like, my dad jacks off.
yeah, I don't even know what jacking off was. I was just seeing naked chicks on like a magazine. I'm like, what is all this stuff, dude? What is going on with all this
That's
stuff?
gross.
Yeah, dude. Then as you get older, you're like, oh, how's this porno max?
Are they still there?
Yeah, no, they're all gone. They're all gone, dude. I remember when he died, we were cleaning out his house.
Yeah.
And that's like the one, like when someone close to you when you're rummaging through their stuff, cleaning out their pad, that's like the worst thing you want to find.
Yeah, like what they want.
Like what they were doing behind closed doors.
Like something you don't know about.
Yeah, like they're shoving fucking, I don't know, dude, hot irons up their ass or, you know what I mean? Trying to hang themselves in the shower, like a David Carradine situation.
Found your dad's penis pump.
Dude, I remember cleaning his house out. It was anyway. So that was like we were in there probably a couple days into it. So like when you start going through stuff, because it's awkward because you're going through somebody else's stuff.
Yeah,
and it's personal stuff, and that's like my dingnat sister. I remember we made a comment to each other like that, like, "Whoa, what if we're gonna come across something that's just gonna shock the ever living shit out of both of us, right? Like take that." We're going to take that impression of your dad out of your head.
Oh,
yeah, like he's
going to change the way you see him as a person.
Yeah, so we're like, please, God, dude, let's not find anything. Please, Lord, bro. I don't want to find like a leather suit with two strap-ons, like one coming off both ends, dude, and there's like some monkey mask, bro.
The zipper over the mouth.
Like the gimp. You know, there's just like sewn on dildos all over this suit, dude.
A picture of him wearing it.
Oh, I know, like a bunch of old Polaroids. So we never found nothing though. We found one porno mag, which was totally like unforgivable, and it was from, I don't even know what it's from, dude. 1999, and it was in some box, like some random box full of all these other. So you could tell the box hadn't been open in freaking 20 years.
Yeah.
So we're like, oh, it's not so bad.
He hasn't been here in a while.
Yeah, no. We were making sure we didn't find like some male sex doll underneath his bed.
That would have been weird.
Those lifelike dolls you can buy now from China.
Yeah,
you know, but it's got a wang on it. So, dude, porn and parents, dude. Yeah, super awkward.
It's a weird one.
Yeah, because now it's all on your phone. Back then, there was no phones. You'd have to buy it. So you'd have to go into the store and be that creepy guy in the 7-Eleven searching through the 18 and above.
Wearing a trench coat with your collar popped.
Yeah, dude, all on camera, just scrolling through it like a Time magazine. I think I'll take this one, and I'll take that one. So you're standing behind some guy buying a Slurpee, and the guy behind you's buying a frozen corn. See the idea, and you're the only one in the middle of the line holding this porno mag. And then some family comes in with kids trying to get gum and some more Slurpees. So you damn well knew what that guy was doing when he went out.
Yeah.
So I'm a collector. That's what I do for a living.
I'm not actually using it. I just collect it.
You never
New
found
version.
You never found no porn mags at your dad's house?
No.
What about your mom's?
No.
Your mom's house.
No.
Sure. You tried looking?
I didn't do nothing at my house. I would just go there to sleep, and then I'd go trash my friends' houses.
When you were a kid, that was what you did?
Yeah. I didn't really stay at my house very much.
Why?
I don't know. I'd ride my bike around town.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
You just went there to eat and sleep when you were 5?
I didn't like my house.
Oh.
I did not like it. It was a nice house, but it was like, I'd rather not be at my house.
They lock you in a room or something?
I didn't have the PlayStations and the TVs to have fun with.
You're the kid they didn't want.
Yeah, probably. It would make sense. I mean,
The one you didn't want?
yeah.
Well, if you came out looking like that, I wouldn't want you either.
Well, here I am.
Stoner surfer.
Love me or leave me.
Everyone's like, we don't even want to look at you. You know what I mean?
Yeah. What are you doing today? What are you doing with the rest of your life? What are you doing with the rest of your life?
I don't know, man.
What's your goal?
My goal is to be happy.
Oh, that ain't never going to happen.
I know. I don't know why. I have no idea why.
Anything new?
No, same old shit.
Ugh.
I don't know. Same old stuff. Depression and yard work.
Oh.
Dealing with scumbags.
Oh.
That's what I do. I'm a scumbag dealer. I'm on, I deal with all the shitty ass people in yard work.
and yard work.
I'm going to do yard work today too. I'm going to hit the grass.
Are you? You going to mow?
I'm going to mow. I'm going to put my headphones on and mow. So I have to wear no shirt in my backyard because I'm fat.
Oh.
So when I go in the front yard and do yard work, I put a shirt on.
So you don't get the cops called on you. Yeah. There's a naked woman out front.
Dude, when I was in the front, I was doing yard work. I had a tank top on. I was probably like 10 pounds heavier.
Oh,
I don't know, because if I drink so much, I got this like one ab that just straight comes out. Well, dude, there was the high school track team. When they practice, they run through my neighborhood.
oh,
Yeah, they run through my neighborhood. It's like every Wednesday or Thursday or something.
yeah.
So I'm out front, dude, wearing my tank top, my headphones on. Right, I don't know, about 10 cocktails deep. I was about ready to throw the backpack blower on, so I took my headphones up, and then I went to the side yard to get the blower out of the shed and came back and put it in the driveway. And then here comes the high school track team. All these goddamn stupid toothpicks, dude. Chicks with no tits is what I call them. You know what I mean? All weighing like 85 pounds, dude.
We're runners.
Yeah, I just want to run for a bunch of. There's 14 Forrest Gumps running down my street, dude. Yeah, bro. Well, dude, you could hear them because they're talking.
Yeah.
Because they're all in shape and can breathe oxygen.
Yeah.
Right. And then their lungs are strong. So they're conversating as they're running.
Yeah.
So I heard them. They're probably, I don't know, dude, 1,000 feet away. And then I'm standing out front of the driveway. You could hear one of them go, "Oh my God, can you imagine what that guy would look like with no shirt on?" They're talking about me, dude, sitting in the driveway, bro. So I have this fat bull gut, and I'm like, what the fuck did this kid say, dude? Just I walked out to the end of the driveway and just I fucked them, dude, as they're running by.
Oh,
I'm one of these motherfuckers, dude. I get in my truck and run them all over, dude.
throw apples at him or something.
Oh my God, I told my wife about that when she got home. I'm like, listen to this goddamn story, dude.
She goes, I'm wondering the same thing.
She's like, that's why when we're intimate, I never tell you to take your shirt off.
Lights off.
It's like hanging out with a couch or an old screen, big TV.
This guy's got a potato tape to his stomach.
Or there a pillow underneath my shirt. You know what I mean, dude?
Do you think if we just got like a chainsaw or something and cut it off, it would do anything? Like, do you think there's anything in there, or it's just like
I don't know what
solid?
it is, dude. It's a solid mass.
Oh,
It's freaking huge too. Drinking don't help. I'm sure I'm probably pre-diabetic, insulin resistant.
something.
I'm going through male menopause. That's what it is what I'm doing. Is that what they do?
Is that a thing?
Male menopause? Is that what happens?
I don't think so.
Women go through menopause.
I think that's well known.
Their bodies change when they go through it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What happens?
Male goes through menopause, right? Is that
I don't think so.
insulin resistant,
No,
pre-diabetic?
I don't-
That's not menopause
I
or
think that is just a
nothing.
health problem.
yeah,
you
that's
got.
just a problem.
Oh, is it?
yeah.
Yeah.
I got-
Something you should probably get checked out.
I got no T. I got no T. I got low T.
Ooh.
I don't know why I look like this. I used to have hair. So nice. I used to comb it.
I have hair.
You do have
want some
hair.
of mine?
No, because now, dude, I'm bald.
We can get you a wig.
It's like, I'm gonna grow my eyebrows up. Just comb them over. Just grow them up.
Your next family function, you show up with a whole head of hair down to your shoulders.
Guy?
He's going through a midlife crisis. Don't question him.
This guy right here, dude. I don't know why I look this way, man, or what I did in a
Wearing a
past
girdle.
life. Wearing a back brace, dude.
Yeah, but it doesn't do it. It just pushes your stomach to your back. So now you have a big hump on your back.
Looking like a horrible security guard, dude. So I don't feel good. I don't know why.
He's already got a hump on his back. It's all right.
Oh, I do. I got one of those lipoma things.
What?
You know, like a lipoma.
What is that?
It's when the cells in your cells die in your human body, and when they have to go somewhere. So if they could gather in your cheek or your neck. You ever seen people on like a video or something? Or some guy's got some massive growth on his thigh.
Oh, yeah.
So those are cells. They have to travel somewhere, and then they gather, and then I got this hump on my back. It's a lipoma.
I believe it's when they grow too rapidly.
Or too rapidly. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I don't think it has anything to do with dying.
I misquote that.
You
I'm
were
pretty
drinking
sure.
too much, and they started wanting you to do yard work.
Well, I'm glad I never went to medical school because I would have got that wrong. I think you don't have cancer.
From the looks of it, you're just fucked up.
I can't read the chart. I think you're fine. I'll call me back in about a month. I'm gonna look that up. I don't know why that works that way. I don't know why. All sorts of stuff happening. I got bad ankles, a flat butt, bad back, and I got a big old bow gut, dude.
Not a good wang.
No, not a small wang. Let's not forget about that.
You got
dude.
that tiny.
Got the tiny tiddler.
Wonder why.
You know what I think about that, dude? Why? I wonder why too.
What do you think happened?
You want me to tell you? I think I've told my wife this story too.
Okay.
Of why the
Is that
whites
theory?
the whites were cursed with such a small wang.
The whites.
The whites, because the whites have always they're known for their small wangs.
Whites as in his name.
No, my name.
Yeah.
No,
not
no,
the
my
whites.
family crest, not the whites, not the race. You dumb shits. We went through this a while ago.
We need to clarify.
Yeah, God, the whites. My name, right? My last name, my family's last name.
Okay.
No relation. So this is why I always told my dad too. I go, you know what? This is why I think like we were cursed with these little wangs.
Mm-hmm.
So the Last Supper,
Yes.
you know the painting,
Yes.
Jesus' Last Supper.
Yes.
Everybody knows the painting, right?
I'd hope so.
Okay, so
Yes.
okay. Thank you. So we're all on board.
We're all here.
So I'm picturing that I was one of like the servant guys.
Slave.
Yeah, one of the slaves over there serving food at the buffet for the last table.
Did Jesus have slaves? I don't think Jesus had slaves.
Well, let's say servant.
Servants.
Yeah.
Is a servant a slave?
Not necessarily.
No.
If you're paying them, they're not a slave.
You might have gotten paid. Maybe.
They paid me in coins.
Shekels.
Shekels. Pang.
All right, carry on.
Crappy dime. So I'm over there doing my thing, serving tables, right?
With your notepad.
At the banquet. And then freaking Jesus is over there. Come on over here and bring me my lamb. Bring me my lamb and my wine and bring me my stuff, boy. And I'm running over there and I got, hot trays of food in my hands. And, back then they wore, I don't know what they wore, togas.
Just a cloth.
Just a dirty burlap bed sheet that they cover sheeps at night with to keep warm. You know what I mean? I don't know if they had underwear back then.
It's a cloth of some sort.
Yeah, some kind of coverage with just like one nipple hanging out, one breast hanging
The good
out.
one.
And I was all attractive and good skin and just muscular built because I hunt all the food in whatever fucking forest they lived in. And sent out to go hunt wild boar with my bare hands.
Think it was the desert.
The desert, whatever. Donkeys are in the desert. Rams. So Jesus be like, go out there and kill a bighorn sheep and bring it back here for the feast, and I have to go do that.
Yeah.
So he claps his hands. Get over here, servant. And I ran over there with 2 hot trays of food. Harder the shit out of my hands, right? But
Yeah.
and I just happened to go in front of the table, dude, and lay the trays down. And then we had big wings, and my wing fell out of my robe. And it was like chicken plate, dude, or something like that. And I didn't know it, right? I'm just laying the trays of food down, serving everybody, and I'm just leaned over the table like, do you want me to refill your water?
I did not order a cock salad.
Dude, my cock chicken sandwich. So you know what I mean? And the whole table is just gasp. Oh my God. And then Jesus is like, oh my God is right, dude. This is fucking, my dick fell out of my robe, dude. In one of their plates of food. It's probably Jesus's plate too. And from that day forward, this is the only thing I can think of too, because the whole white crest is never known to be.
You got the genetic malfunction.
Yeah, these large hammer having guys, dude. You know what I mean? We're like just this fucking. We could wear Speedos and nobody would know.
That's a woman.
I don't know what that is. That's probably where the trans community started, dude. The LGBTQ community started. It's probably still going on
You
back
started
then,
a
dude.
trend.
Yeah, I didn't even know it. Didn't even know I had that. I probably started the movement in year 33. This has been going on since the year 33, dude, at AD. So from that point forward, I'm like, dude, I must have done something in a past life to piss somebody off, dude.
You were probably a porn star back then.
Oh, it's just like this freaking hammer, dude. You know what I mean?
Now
It's-
you got it cut off, and now you're just a question of mankind.
Yes, we cursed the white name, dude. Like from this point forward, no more big wangs.
Now you're in the book of world records for smallest wang.
Smallest wang, dude. You know what I mean? I'll never have to worry about getting out of an ice bath, dude.
It's just pre-small.
It's just there, dude.
The wang pre-gamed.
So when I do my manscaping, I just barely have to just grab it.
You just flex real hard. And
It just goes. It's like a shave around it. Horrible, dude. That's what I think of. You know what I mean? It had to come from somewhere. You know? So I think that's where it came from. I think my wang came out on the table of the Last Supper. Because I always just ask Jesus this, and I don't get it. And then it had to have been that way. Because I know that my pappy and his pappy and his pappy's pappy, well, none of us had big wings, dude.
You put the Wangyu beef on the table.
I would like to order the number 4, the Wang beef sandwich. You know what I mean? And when he serves it, I'm like, that's too much beef wang. I could eat all that. That's some bullshit, man. You got horrible people walking around this earth, and I have walking around trying to do good, and I have a small wang.
Hey, we all got problems.
And not all superheroes wear capes, kids.
Some people got more than. Oh, well.
Yeah.
Do you make up for, like, if people lose a sense, like eyesight or something, they make up for it, like their smell or hearing? Do you make up for it in something for having a small wang?
My strength.
Oh.
That's it. My kindness.
Well,
maybe that's probably why I can drink so much. You know what I mean? I was born with the gift of drinking so much.
he took part of your wang and put it to your liver.
Yeah. He's like, we'll utilize that there to soak up the alcohol.
You're going to need it.
I have a bigger liver than anyone else I know, dude. That's why. So he blessed me with a gift of drinking. It's horrible. Horrible fucking people. That, oh, I got some news on the Dirty D.
Ooh.
The one who's got me.
Ooh.
Yeah. People want to hear some juicy?
Some drama?
Yeah, because remember, we're trying to weed out the shit.
Mm-hmm.
The shitty ass.
That's why we're here.
We need to do like Operation Scumbag, dude.
Operation Scumbag.
You know what? That's what we're doing. This is now known from this point forward as Operation Scumbag. We will now eradicate all the scumbags, dude.
Operation Scumbag.
Operation Scumbag. Remember that, everybody?
Got it.
You got it? Okay.
Why do you think of this stuff in your little brain?
It just comes quick. No, I can't even catch it. I'm like, poof. Sometimes I got to dodge them.
You come quick with your little wang?
Yeah. That's the wang because it doesn't get in the way. I'm super agile, dude. Remember, I told you, dude, we get in bar fights where you hit that thing, you've done made a mistake.
Your toe gets caught in it.
Yeah. Fold your foot. Where were we, dude? We were driving through this. I won't tell you where we were. The Dirty D.
Boo.
Boo. Boo. Remember, this show is only for the good people.
Yes.
Yeah. So we're all here to support and uplift all the good people, and then the bad people can suck it. Suck it. So we're commencing Operation Scumbag. Dude, we just randomly came out of this thing, and then because this they work for the same company, so they all know her game, right? Everyone knows this thing about this scumbag, the Dirty D.
Dirty D.
Yeah, he goes, man. She came into work the other day, and he goes, dude, she had a turtleneck on. He goes, dude, her face looked like somebody hit her in the face with a brick, dude.
Ooh.
Just swollen eyes, dude, swollen nose, busted lip.
It was you.
I wish it was. And he goes, dude, man, because he just randomly brought her up about a bunch of crap, dude. And then I'm like, I can't stand her. So I'm like, man, fucking broad, dude. And he goes, bro, she comes walking into work in the office, no shame in her game, dude. This is what a piece of shit this person is. And she's all beat up, split lip, black eye, swollen cheekbone, dude. He goes, bro, her car window, when she pulled up in the yard, he's like, that's when you knew something was wrong. Her back window was blown out. Like it was out, shattered, dude. What? So she drove all the way to work this way, dude. So she gets out. He goes, dude, it's hot outside. She's wearing a turtleneck. He goes, I haven't seen a turtleneck, dude, since 1980, bro. And he goes, she gets out, just storms in the office like nothing happened, dude. Yeah, and he's like, everyone's all, oh my, that whole office is weird. It's like a high school in that office, dude. There's not one mature adult in that office.
They're all drama.
Dude, it's worse in high school, bro. It's like, it's just retarded, dude. A bunch of adults acting like fucking criminals. So he goes, he's like, he hates her. Everybody hates her because she's crooked as shit. So he goes, I'm just in my cubicle, which is across the office. And then she comes in the cubicle because she tried to pull some crap. And I guess they were conversating, and she was saying some stupid shit in front of him, and he's had it. And he's like, you know what, man? I'm done. I'm gonna go hit the owner up about what you're doing. You gotta stop doing this shit. We're done with this crap, dude. Do this right. Run your crap right. And then, so he mentioned, I'm gonna go in the owner's office and sit down and talk to you, or talk to the owner about this. So she gets there's 3 owners to this company, and then she goes, oh, so she gets all nervous.
Yeah.
So he goes, she totally changes the dialogue, dude. And then he's like, what happened to you? Why do you look this way?
Why are you here?
Yeah. So
I would have called off.
Yeah. Dude,
I would have called in sick, dude.
Bro, she drove no shame in this girl's game, dude.
What?
That's what a dirty human being walking around
Probably
the
likes the attention.
Oh, she does, dude.
I didn't get beat up.
Also, I'll tell you. So he goes, oh, well, her current husband or boyfriend, I'm sorry, her current boyfriend that she was married 1, 2, twice, I think 3 times. And then she's had a bunch of boyfriends. So I'm like, listen to his story. He was telling me, he goes, so they were in the middle of doing it.
Oh.
Yeah, they're in the middle of doing it, dude. And just out of random, he goes, who's been inside you today?
What?
Yeah, dude. And she's like, what?
What?
He goes, somebody was inside you right now today. And she's like, what? She's full blown, smashes her in the face, dude, while she's on top of him. Blows her off of him. And I guess the story, she said he just got up and beat her like a cellmate, dude.
That is insane.
Yeah, beat her up, dude. Like a man, like a full-blown man, dude. And he goes, her face,
She got messed up.
supports the story. And then she goes, I'm trying to grab my stuff, do whatever. She's like, I'm laying on the floor, butt naked, bleeding all over the place while my man's over me, beating on me for the 10th time. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on, dude? And then so she cleans herself up, grabs a couple clothes, and goes outside, dude, to get in the car to get away. And he goes and breaks her fucking window with a rock, dude. So she peels off out of there. They live in an apartment, mind you.
I wonder what that apartment smells like.
Fucking disappointment and tortas, dude.
And blood. No.
Fried onions. I don't fucking know.
Oh.
Hopefully it smells like misery when you walk in there. So I'm like, dude, this is real. This is all, everything I said about this woman is real. This is just a part of the gear that spins the sprocket on all this crap keeps all these people down. It's just this woman. So she gets her karma, but it phases her none. Because that's just kind of life she lives, dude.
That's bad, though. Getting beat up by a grown man.
Yeah, but she's used to that because that's the situation she's put herself in. That's how uneducated and dumb she is, dude. And that's that culture, bro. So I was asked the same question. Why would someone, and this woman, dude, dictates everybody's life. Like I said, until the last time I told you, she makes everybody pay her every month, dude. She just gets away with the most scandalous bullshit. This woman deserves to be in prison, dude. And her karma does come around, in fact, but she puts herself in these situations. So I asked the same question. I'm like, why? So, and then he goes, well, and I go, it's always convicts too. So I guess she called his PO and was like, this is what happens. The cops came out. So she had him violated, dude.
Yeah.
And went back. So that was her retribution. So I'm like, is this like some random, how does this keep happening? So he goes, this is how she gets men.
Well, she has no control of her personal life, and so she can control it at work.
Yeah, that's exactly how it works. So she brings her misery. So whatever feeling gaslighting she's doing, she takes her emotions that she doesn't express or talk about, and she makes other people feel her emotions, dude.
Oh.
This is the psyche of this girl, dude.
I wonder if that's a parole violation, is beating up your hooker.
Yeah, he got revoked. Oh. So he did get revoked. So that was her payback to him.
That would be domestic violence.
Yeah.
That would be a big
So he's
probation, whatever violation.
So I was like, is this common? So he goes, because they all know, everybody knows each other well.
Yes.
I don't deal with her no more because she's fucking wants money on the take, dude. We don't pay her. So we don't have it. We do not, I myself with this woman, our office does, I do not have a personal communication line and haven't for the last 10 years with this woman because she's fuck criminal. And so I'm hitting my buddy up. I'm like, dude, why does this keep happening? So he goes, this is what she does. So she's such a piece of dirt. She trolls convicts. So she gets on this pen pal deal and she starts writing convicts that are getting out in like a year, 2 years, 3 years. So she pen pals them. And that's how she meets men.
Is through jail.
Is through jail. Because she's not a normal human being. She's a fucking criminal. So, I mean, you can't have a normal relationship doing that. So everything's a scheme, all this payoffs. Dude, this stuff, like I said, if you launch if the state launched an investigation, this chick gone, dude. Half the people in that company would be gone for corruption. Bottom line. And that's fact. That's not an assumption. That's not nothing. So she's part of the wheel. She's just a piece of tread on the tire.
So she's been there for a long time, right?
Yeah, a long time.
What do you think is what's the company gonna be like when she retires?
She'll never retire, bro. I don't know how.
Well, she's obviously not gonna work there forever.
She's worked there for 20 years.
Yeah, but I'm saying like let's say she dies. Who's gonna take her spot and what do you think
A
it would
normal
be
person?
Like?
A normal person. That company's been investigated by a couple different unions have come in and investigate them, and the owners just cover it up.
I'm not sure if a normal person can ever work there. It wouldn't be possible.
No, and I know a couple personal people that have gotten dispatch jobs in there, and they didn't last no more than 3 months.
If you're not part of the clique.
Yeah, because she's the head main dispatcher, so she trains all the people, and they only hire one specific race to get in there. So she's in charge of she's in this big room, which is a dispatch room. And so say you got 4 dispatchers working in that room. So she's the head dispatcher. So she trains all the new dispatchers, who to call, what company to dispatch, what one to do business with, what one not to call, what one to only call if there's an emergency. So that's how that gets in line, because all these vendors pay her off and all the labor. So, hey, use this crews on this job. Don't work that guy. Don't work him. So after 3 months of getting trained, that's how all the dispatchers are programmed.
Yeah.
It's
in her way.
In her way. So if everything's running the way it should, materials and stuff are getting on projects, the owners aren't going to give a shit.
No.
They give no mind.
It's getting done.
And then here's why a lot of these owners don't know what's going on, because she's in a totally separate building on the property. So where all like the upper management works is, let's say, I think 500 feet away in a totally separate building. She works in her own building, and down below is all the accountants and everybody. Oh. So she's upstairs controlling everything until somebody comes in there and is like, hey, what the fuck's going on? You can't keep doing this. She'll get in trouble, but then she goes back and gaslights and does what she has to do to get herself out of it. I think she's like, right now as we're talking, once again, they're watching her again for a bunch of accusations. Ooh. So the unions have gone in there because of complaints from workers. So, the BAs go up in there, dude, and the owners just cover it up. Like, well, we don't know nothing about it. We've never had a problem about it. Huh. She was named. I know for a fact that she was named in multiple lawsuits. Dude, when you're big companies, you get sued constantly. Yeah. Disputes, accidents, whatever.
You can be a good company and still get sued.
Being a corporation, it's not, you'll not never be sued. You will be sued constantly.
Yeah.
I mean, dude, I've been to court many times too, dude. It just happens. Whether it's a chip in the window from a rock when you're driving, or a labor an employee dispute in a job.
Yeah.
Somebody got Jewed. I was supposed to work 2 hours last week. Ooh. And I got screwed, and it's EDD. So there's constant lawsuits. Like, last year, I think there was 6 or 7 lawsuits. They're getting sued again. So big corporations always sued nonstop. That's just the way the business works. Whether it's, Amazon, or whether it's, AutoZones, there's always lawsuits going on. So she never gets in trouble. So she's been personally named on corporate lawsuits in there because of shit like this. So in that company, when you're getting sued for that amount of money, you just turn around and you just call your lawyer that's on retainer anyway, and go handle it. And they just paid out a couple more. There was another one for a race deal that was $250,000.
Ooh.
There was another one going on there's always labor disputes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Somebody who just wants money.
Yeah.
And they find a lawyer who will do it for.
Yeah. And the lawyer takes 37%. The dude walks off with, nothing.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's how business works all across the board.
It's crazy.
Yeah. It's so she's just a problem and they don't want to deal with it. So I'm like, dude, I can't believe this is just so nuts. But if a bigger regulator came in there, I mean, this is how you sit there on the news and you watch corruption all the time. Governors, senators, whatever, public works departments, cities, county. I mean, look at LA right now. It's in fucking shambles, dude.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's just constant. It's a part of human nature, dude. It's just part of the real world and business and anything involving money. There's always someone from the top and someone on the bottom.
Somebody just wants what they want.
That's all and they'll get it. And if they can't get it there, they'll go get it somewhere else and they'll get into a position where they're doing whatever. And it always works out that way. So I was like, dude, I cannot believe this. So how she meets dudes.
Yeah.
So he goes, yeah, dude, this is how she's always done this. So she pen pals all these guys, but she tries to like, okay, I'm not in a current relationship. I'm going to try to get one going. And then she'll make a relation with some guy in jail for like 7 months, dude. And he gets out in 2 years. So when he gets out, he has somewhere to go. So
how does that benefit her though? Like, it can't be hard to go find a normal-ish relationship. Don't got to be perfect, but it's somebody who has a job already, not sitting in a jail cell.
People were born in different families and different environments and different cultures, and those cultures are just because their parents did it. It's uneducated. So a lot of families, there's tons of people, black, white, yellow, or brown, that do that. I mean, you got your white trash, the white trash. You got all sorts of trash, dude. And then some of those cultures could be bitching people. You got doctors, lawyers, whatever. And then there's this and then there's that.
Yeah.
So she's grew up, poor. Grew up in the streets. And then that neighborhood was all those people in that neighborhood grew up in the same way. Yeah. They didn't know any different. They weren't in school getting top of their class. They weren't trying to succeed and pull themselves out, which everybody can pull themselves out in any environment.
Yeah.
You don't like where you're at, change your situation.
Yeah.
You're not a tree, so you get up and move.
You can go wherever you please.
Yeah, but that mind, you know what I mean? That lack of intellect stops people from progressing.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, sometimes you just got to do this, dude. If you're fucking dumb, you're just fucking dumb.
Yeah.
And then there's this other person. So if maybe they don't even know change is possible because it's never been
thought of.
Yeah. No one's installed it in her.
Yeah.
Like her parents were probably dumb as fuck.
Yeah.
And her cousins, everyone she's surrounded with, some large family, brothers and sisters and 68 cousins and whatever. It's just, they're all the same, in like that hood environment, dude. And then you got some people that figure it out, like, all right, I don't want to do this anymore. I don't want to be in this environment anymore. I want
out of the trenches.
Yeah, dude. I mean, that's how it works. I mean, they're human beings, dude. They're
Yeah, but it ain't that easy to get out of there. It's possible. I mean,
nothing's
people do it all the time.
If you put your head down, it's like studying, dude. You open up a book, and learn, and therefore you're studying for the test. You get a good grade in the test, you're obtaining knowledge.
Yeah.
These people, half of them didn't even make it out of high school or 6th grade or 7th grade or dropped out in 9th grade. You know what I mean? These people weren't socializing. They were socializing with their own community and their own kind and their own culture. They didn't deviate from that, dude. So if you're, you see a white guy in the fucking taco shop, dude, there's a problem. So I'm not trying to stereotype, but, if it walks like a duck and talks like a duck, dude, it
might be a duck.
It's a fucking duck. So education, communities where people live, their environments, they're a product of their own environment.
Yeah.
But
you don't want to get out. You're not getting out.
They don't want to get out. They don't want to learn any better. They don't want to make themselves better.
You're trapped in a burning house. You got to find a way out.
They got to find a way out or sit in the middle and just burn.
Yeah.
And half of them are so lazy and fucked up with bad ethic. They're like, I'll just sit in the middle of my house and see what happens.
Somebody will come find me, right?
Yeah.
That's what firemen are for.
And that's the problem. So it's like, but you listen, and these are real factual people walking around this earth with just fucking clueless.
Yeah.
Doing this shit to other people, but they're doing it to their own kind. They're doing it to their own kind They're treating their own kind like shit, and they don't give a fuck, dude, because that's the way they were taught and raised.
They think they're a little bit better than them because they make an extra $1 an hour or some
status to them. Like, oh, I make, $5 more grand a year than you do, and it's like, oh, but just listen to how that's how she meets men. This is her life. So she knows, and she's not young now, but she knows no different.
Yeah.
And like I said, and it always takes the worst to change something when it's always too late. Because now look at this. If this was all, if somebody would do something about this, which it always happens, someone will do something about it when a dramatic thing happens. You say, take the state attorney general, take the DOJ, take somebody walking in there, actually opening it up going, this ain't right. Right. And then that time period goes, charges come, she gets popped. Then and only then she would still try to figure out how to blame somebody else for this.
Yeah, it wasn't her fault.
Yeah. And then say, now here's the end of that, right? The end of that storyline. And she was sitting in there in a courtroom, in a jumpsuit, in handcuffs, along with many, many other people, getting sentenced, right? Then it would only sink in. So the day they would transfer her out of her sentencing hearing to an actual, this is where you're going to live for the next 25 years.
Yeah.
And we're going to tell you when to eat, tell you when to sleep, tell you when to brush your teeth. And here's your environment you're going to live in. Have a nice day and forget about her when they walk away.
Yeah.
That would be that's when it would sink in like, oh, maybe I shouldn't have done this. When it's always too late. It's always too late. No one ever forward thinks about it.
I didn't think it would turn out like this.
But dude, listen to this fucking shit, man. He's like, that's what she does. So when she meets him, she pen pals him. She's already got one here. So, and this is how the cycle is, that they're all the same fucking thinking, because it happens to her repetitiously. So this is how she gets her rocks off. So these guys come out. She helps him out into this inmate that's been in jail for 20 years.
Yeah.
Who's been just doing nothing but looking at men's booty holes and some 8x6 room, been told what to do. So when he gets out and sees her, she looks like fucking, a 10. She's just, oh my God, she's so hot. I mean, literally, that's what they think. You know what I mean? Because you've been locked up for 2 decades.
Wonder if she goes to visit them.
I think she does. If they're local and whatever, she'll get a conjugal and go up in there, dude. And then the pen pals pictures, whatever, dude. And there's phone calls. You can make phone calls in there. So, I mean, that's how she meets them. So she's always got one on the hook, dude. And that's how this one was. The one before was, remember the story I told you last time about how we got so banged up as a company because her husband?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was in jail for 18 years for kidnapping. For kidnapping. 18. So that's how she meets and marries her dudes. And then this happens to her. So this is a small price for her to pay to get beat up. So she gets all the big wangs she wants, which is exactly what she's looking for. She does, dude.
That's the way you're going to put it.
That's the way I'm going to put it. She gets all the wangs she wants, right? He gets all the giner he wants.
And a place to live.
A place to live.
And fed.
Cash on her. She'll come home, dude. They cook and clean and do whatever, dude. They'll have some cervezas every single night, bro.
Oh.
And then they're, at that time, they got what they want at that moment in time. But as time progresses, let's say a year goes by, right? He starts coming out of the world, looking around, going, holy shit, look at all these other people walking around. She's hotter. She's better. So he starts realizing there's more to this. I don't have to be here and I can move on. So they go off and do crazy shit like this to her, beat her up or just leave.
Yeah.
And leave her, and she's invested time. So there's a next one.
Well, she got another one.
She got another one. Dude, it's the most mind-boggling as shit. But this is a huge population issue because there is just so many hundreds of millions of dumb motherfuckers walking around. I'm sorry, it is, dude. Not everybody can see the fucking candle burning.
I wonder how people got this way. Like, if you think about it, dude, caveman times, find food, start fire, cook food, eat food. And now we have human beings pen paling inmates that have made massive crimes.
Yeah. You know what, though, but the caveman thing, let's explain this on another one, but it was the same thing back then. You'd have a guy in there, peeling buffalo skin off something, trying to, I figured out how to make knife. I figured out how to stab. I figured out how to kill.
Yeah.
He can't speak. All he do is, explain same thing. I explained this last time, I think, dude, where, he's in there, figure out how to make fire and just figure these little minute things out to keep functioning.
Yeah.
Keep some gas in the tank where he can just survive. And the next thing you know, he's got 5 other cavemen he's living with, dude, all just grunting at each other. And then one goes over to put his hand by the fire to get warm, and he gets bashed over the head by a 46-inch diameter fucking turkey leg, dude.
That's my fire.
Yeah, some
Don't touch
megalodon
my
tooth.
fire.
Yeah, just they just grunt at each other, dude. Right, but until they figure it out, that caveman who figured that out, like, all right, I could figure out how to eat and fucking be warm and survive and put a skin over me that I can keep warm at night in the wintertime. Well, you got 5 other morons, dude, that can't figure nothing out. They just try to take it from that dude. That's the thing. Like they don't know how to do it. They don't know how to do those things. They can't figure it out, but they see something that's already there, already established. They just, I take it. I take it. It wasn't theirs.
Yeah.
They didn't put the time or the effort. They didn't, do the sleepless nights laying in I don't know what the fucking back then looked like, dude, but
Cave.
no, I can imagine, some pure lush jungle,
Oh.
getting fucking 10-foot diameter spiders crawling around everywhere, whatever it looked like back, dinosaurs walking over them, dude. But he figured out how to survive. Lay in the trenches, dug his own trenches, keep cover. Like, I put this leaf over me, he can't see me. I put this one over me, he can see me. But you got all these other idiots in a fucking cave that cannot or intellectually just their brain can't open up more to even comprehend what's going on. So every time he brings this stuff back, they just go take it. They go take it. They want it because they can. I'm going to take it. It's not just
mine.
Yeah, and it's not yours, motherfucker. So that's why you got bashed in the head.
Spent 3 days fighting a pterodactyl. This is mine.
Dude, and then he comes back in the cave and, he lights his fire and they all go around his fire and he's got his 30-foot long chicken bone. So I'm sure that's how chickens were back then, 30 feet tall.
I'd assume.
Yeah. Got his dead chicken. He dragged all this effort and all this work that he brought in. They just come in and start helping themselves to it. And
We've come a long way from caveman days.
I don't fucking think so, dude.
I mean, that's thousands of years ago. So why is it still like this today?
That's my
chromosome.
question.
That's the chromosome, dude. That's just that same DNA strand. It's always in us.
I mean,
What do you mean?
evolution. Eventually,
Well,
we have evolved from
Yes,
that.
evolution is a big part of it, but it's okay. So we're in a new time. It's the same tactics. It's not mine. I didn't work for it, but I want it. But I have something that I can hold over your head to go get for free, for easy takings, because she has no idea. Evolution has come a long way, but uneducated dude is a killer. So that's how it is. That's how it is. I don't know why. I wish I knew the answer why. Right?
I'd assume.
I would like to ask the question why.
Should we ask?
We want to try to ask?
We need a guest, somebody educated that can come in here and let us know why.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to try something new. All right, we're going to let's try to ask the man direct.
What?
Are you folks ready?
How are we going to do this?
Oh, I got a little thing here.
Oh,
All right. Let me try this.
okay.
Okay. I think it's 3 to the left, 4 to the right, and then a bong.
3 left, 4 right.
I can't remember what the guy told me when he gave it to me.
Where'd you get this? Facebook
Well, I was
Marketplace?
to say, what guy told you? I'm a little worried.
Got an offer up, dude.
Is this like some weird voodoo,
I got it down
witchery?
I got it down on the beach when I asked a homeless guy asked me if he could bum one of my smokes.
Oh,
So he gave me this in trade for a Marble Light.
no.
Yeah, and he just pulled it out of his freaking satchel.
Let's see if it works.
Like
Come on.
Like I was buying a gizmo.
This can end badly.
Don't get it wet. All right, let's try. 3 to the left, 4 to the right. It could be wrong. It could be 4 to the right, 3 to the left. I'm gonna go 3 to the left, 4 to the right.
Was the guy high when he told you
I think
directions?
it summons a couple.
Does it have
different
directions
things.
on the bottom?
No, it looked like an ashtray. It's like, don't put your cigarette in it. Let's try it. Hold on. 1, 2, 3 to the left. We'll go 4 to the right now. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh,
Oh, it worked.
Jesus Christ.
It's
what are you doing here?
JC, everybody. Oh, my Lord. The thing actually worked, dude. See?
No way. You found this off a tweaker at the beach?
Yeah, dude. He bummed a cigarette from me.
Probably my brother.
You know? Ooh, man, dude. That's okay. I had 4 more packs, so I didn't really lose anything. Oh, my God. JC, how you doing, buddy? Well, thanks for chiming in on me right now, because what I was doing, I was sitting behind an El Torito's burning some bush.
JC, you smoke?
Oh, constantly. Yes, I do. You know what I mean? And actually, right now, I'm grounded is what I'm doing. My dad grounded me. So,
How do you get grounded, JC? You own everything.
well, I don't know nothing. My dad owns the majority of it, you know. So it's he caught me and a couple of my buddies betting on camel races. Yeah. So what he did is he took my camel away, and I have to ride the oldest camel in the fleet.
No.
Yeah, that's absolutely ridiculous.
How old we talking?
How old is what?
The camel.
Well, I don't know how old it is. I just know it's the oldest damn one we got. It leaks around, it leaks and everywhere, and all my buddies are riding new camels, and I keep getting made fun of.
No.
So JC, we gotta ask you some questions here, JC. Is that a yes? Okay. JC, we're trying to find out for everybody, since your pops is the creator of all mankind here, dude. We got some issues with some nasty people. So we're launching Operation Scumbag, and I'm sure you could help us out with a bunch of these things. You think you can? Okay, what do you think? Is that a yes?
I'd hope so. I mean,
All right, well, let's try to ask some questions here. All right, JC, you ready? Why are people so fucked up and treat other people like shit, bud? What do you think? Scratching your head on that one? I'm sure you've been asked that one a million times. Yes, I have been asked this a million times. But you know what? Here's the thing, and I keep telling a bunch of people this, and this is what's kind of going on here, you know. And I'm just doing my thing because, you know, I hang out with my dad a lot of the times, you know, and then we're hanging out, you know, and then, Moses, he comes over here. And then the old glory of the Shakana, we start burning some bush, you know, and then a guy you can make water into wine. So sometimes I can't remember half the shit we make. You know what I'm saying?
you think you'd be a little bit better at that, right? I mean,
well, what are you talking about, bud? When you're fucking partying and shit just goes down wrong. I mean, dude, you're drunk. You can't drive home straight, right? I mean, God. We're not all perfect, and that's the problem. Sometimes we get a little fucked up, and then that's what happens is shit doesn't come out perfect, you know? Trying to draw a straight line when you're hammered.
do they have rehab up in heaven?
Well, a lot of the kids up there, we just get punished, you know? So it's like our parents get real pissed off, and we got to go spend a week in the desert and think about it.
You know, you kind of have a very important job. I mean, you really just out here getting drunk, creating things.
Well, yeah, what would you do? You know what I mean? I mean, if you can turn water into wine and smoke all the bush that you want, I mean, fuck, what else would you do?
Sounds pretty nice up there. Why do you make Earth so fucked up?
Well, it wasn't me that made Earth. It was my dad.
Oh, well.
Hi, Dad.
I mean, he's got a point.
You know what I mean? Yeah, so this is, I'm telling you, that's why I'm grounded right now, because my dad caught me selling some bush behind an El Torito's.
You sell it too?
Oh, yeah, dude, because I remember your face quite well, I think.
I thought you looked familiar. You go to the 7-Eleven a lot?
Yeah, that's where I go get my corn dogs. The 7-Eleven over there. You know what I'm saying? Couple energy drinks and maybe a tall can on the way home. Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong. We're all perfect, right? That's why I'm grounded. I mean, I literally just got caught like a week. I'm not even supposed to be here, you know, and I teleported in my dad's personal teleporter.
Oh, no.
Yeah, so he's kind of pissed off when I do that, you know?
What?
Yeah, I'm just saying.
Well, what do you think he would do to you if he found out?
Hey, he just growls me for another week, tells me to go walk in the desert and think about it.
How many weeks are you grounded for already?
Oh, it's been a couple thousand years. It's all right, But then, when I'm off grounding, I do my chores and do my stuff. So, and then I always get called down to stuff like that. When shit goes wrong, everybody's complaining.
What are you doing in Southern California?
What do you mean? You summons me off the bog bowl. Plus, I'm not gonna lie to you. I was on my way down to sell a stash to somebody. Shit happens. All right, JC. Yeah. So that's the answer to the $1 million question. Well, I'm sure it's one of the big questions. Is why are people so fucked up? And you're trying to tell me it's because you can turn water into wine and you're smoking bush with Moses and your dad, and you guys get fucked up and make shit wrong. Is that what you're telling me? Yeah. Yep, that's exactly what fucking happens. You know what I mean? So I'm just telling you, sometimes it's just, we run late at night. Shit goes wrong and they're not all made perfect. And half the time I can't remember half the stuff we make. So I'm sure there's a couple loose screws in some of these people. And, you can't fix stupid. We can just make fun of them. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, JC, off the air real quick. You got something on you?
Yeah, we could meet after the show, dude. I don't know how much you got.
All right, go. Well, go to the usual spot real quick.
Okay, that's behind the 7-Eleven?
Yes.
Okay, I see what you're saying right here. So, other than that, yeah. I get this question all the time. And then I ask my dad, 'cause it's mostly his fault. Well, I don't know.
Why is your voice
funny.
so fucked up?
What are you talking about? We thought your voice was fucked up, so you must have been one of the broken ones that we fucking made wrong. Oh my God, JC, man, dude, this is kind of, none of us pictured you'd be 3 feet tall. You know what I mean? Okay, so all right, that's the answer you're gonna give here is because you guys get shitty. And because of your hangovers or what you think is funny up there is that's why people are fucked up? Is that what you're telling me?
And now we have to pay for it.
Is that what you're saying? Look at me when I'm talking to you, JC. Okay. Yeah, okay. No, you're not paying for it. We paid the bigger price. Because it took us a while to try to figure this shit out. And that's where we came up with humanity. This is why when we were drinking. You know what I'm saying?
So it's all just fun and games up there then.
Well, yeah, most of the time, because, there's not that much to do up there. There's beautiful rivers. There's nice mountain terrain. We got gorgeous trees, a bunch of topless Greek girls running around.
No.
Yeah. And there's all the bush you can smoke. And,
you got pictures?
we paint up there. We don't have pictures. We don't really get involved in your humane's modern devices. That's a human thing.
Since you're here, we all have another question.
Okay.
What's the real reason for Mr. Wyatt's wang being so small?
Oh, that's a good question, man. You know what, dude? I have asked that. So I've been thinking about this since I was a small boy from a story from my father and my father's pappy and his pappy before him. Can you answer that? Why did you curse me with such the smallest, crookedest little white wang I'm sure you've ever put on a human? Well, I do remember you fondly. We'll just leave it at that. You know what I mean? Well, you'll figure it out one day, I'm sure, but not everybody's made perfect. I don't know. Think about it.
So the story must be true.
Was that a yes that you just did? You didn't see me do anything. I don't know what you're talking about, dude. All I remember is there was everyone was hammered and messed up because we were smoking bush and drinking, but you know what I mean? Listen, shit happens. Let's just call it even, okay? All right, JC, if that's what you're telling us, I don't know, man. We got the question answered. What do you think?
I think he needs rehab.
Jesus or me? Well, you don't know.
Both, I guess.
Oh man, dude. Well, I don't know. What's Well, shit. Well, I don't know what everyone thinks. That might be the... Son!
Oh.
Oh, shit. It's my dad. I'm not even supposed to be down here because I'm grounded. Son!
JC, you better get back up there real quick.
I looked in your room and you're not in there. Ah, shit. You know what? I got to make a delivery before I get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, meet me behind 7-Eleven before.
All right, well, we got one more stop to make before I hit you, but I definitely got to go because, like I said, I took the camel I wasn't supposed to take.
Son, you get back here as soon as possible. You're grounded again.
All right, guys, I gotta roll. I gotta get the hell out of here. But anyway, look, if you want to summons me, I don't remember what you did. 3 to the left, 4 to the right. You got me here, so just write that down. I gotta get, okay? So everybody here, check it out. Hope you have a nice day. I gotta go, man. I'm late for an appointment.
All right, see you in 15.
Okay, deuces. Oh my God, everybody.
I didn't think that was actually going to work.
Wow.
That was pretty cool.
Wow, that was amazing.
Oh shit, that was fucking awesome. All right, so we got JC on speed dial from the fucking bong bowl.
I didn't think you would actually drink it up there. I thought they just enjoyed their wine.
I guess, well, when you can turn water, I guess you can turn anything into whatever. Wow. I'd be turning shit into all sorts of shit.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Oh,
I don't know what to say after all that.
Yeah, I don't either. So, ladies and gentlemen, maybe there's
we all know.
the beginning of the enigma. They got drunk and fucked everybody up. That's exactly why people are fucking. So maybe nobody's made perfect. I got an oversized liver and a small dick.
We all got problems because JC be drinking.
JC be drinking all the time, dude. Jesus
Must
Christ.
be nice. I can't wait to get up there.
I know. I can't either, dude. We should have asked him that question. Like, when is the end time? Would you want to know your end time? No? But now you know what it's kind of like up there. Hot, deserty, and waterfalls and lakes. And
Actually, it can't be that.
I mean,
sound-
only if you get grounded, you go to the desert. So-
Topless Greek girls.
yeah, he didn't explain really where he's from. Like, we should have asked what his house smelled like inside, dude. It smelled like couscous and fucking curry.
Well, we got him on speed dial. We'll get it back.
Let's go.
Couscous and curry. What?
Come on, man. He's up there getting high, selling fucking dime bags behind El Torito's, dude. Jesus Christ, man.
Oh man.
All right, well, we'll leave it at that, dude. So
All right.
I guess we'll try to use JC to help pick apart. Maybe you can fix some of these people.
Maybe.
Okay.
We'll see
use
what he
that.
can do. Send him to rehab.
For pot and wine. It's a wino. Oh, well,
It's nice talking to him.
it was nice talking to him. We'll have to catch him on the flip side again. All right.
Are we closing out?
I think so.
Let's close out. Thank you for enjoying.
Yeah, you're welcome. I was enjoying it, dude. I got to talk to Jesus Christ.
That was cool.
Yeah, well, that's cool. Hope everybody else thought it was cool. All right, folks. Till the next time.
Tan fur.
Deuces.
Bama.
Ooh, Alabama snowflake.
Red snowflake.
Bye.